Hello, church. And so hopefully you are viewing this sometime on Friday, which is Valentine's Day. So a very happy Valentine's to you. Actually wanted to share something before the psalm. So you might have had a chance to interact with Bill Mance, who's one of our folks here at Palm and does a lot with the live streams. So kudos to him. Bill's mother had passed away a while back and went down to visit um, for the visitation of her service and got to meet Bill's dad, who is William R. Mance. He is a poet, and occasionally I'll get these things passed on from Bill for me. And I got one of those recently that I wanted to include for our Valentine's Day devotional. Bill's dad is basically a sweetheart of a guy. Very enjoyable man. Uh, Entitled Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, a day set aside for lovers and sweethearts, a day for husbands and wives to rekindle their lives that may have slowly drifted apart, remembering the good times and the love that brought them together, a reflection of bygone days, of friends and acquaintances who slipped away. Valentine's Day, a day to tell your loved ones you love them and how much they mean to you. A gentle hug, a touch of your hand, a reminder that Valentine's Day should be every day. From William R. Mance on February 14th, 2025. And thank you, Bill's dad. So we're coming into Psalm 27. We're going to be doing this in two sections as well, and basically following it's 2 pages in the message. So we'll be doing 1 page and 1 page, and sharing the segment from the NRSV for you first. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When evildoers assail me to devour my flesh, my adversaries and foes, they shall stumble and fall. Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war rise up against me, yet I will be confident. One thing I ask of the Lord, that will I seek after, to live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. For he will hide me in his shelter in the day of trouble. He will conceal me under the cover of his tent. He will set me high on a rock. And from Peterson's message. Light, space, zest. That's God. So with him on my side, I'm fearless, afraid of no one and nothing. When vandal hordes ride down ready to eat me alive, those bullies and toughs fall flat on their faces. When besieged, I'm calm as a baby. When all hell breaks loose, I'm collected and cool. I'm asking God for one thing, only one thing, to live with him in his house my whole life long. I'll contemplate his beauty. I'll study at his feet. That's the only quiet, secure place in a noisy world, the perfect getaway far from the buzz of traffic. One of the interesting things in living in the parsonage, so we're very close to 29, and you get that it has traffic on it very often. One of the few times when it slows down is when we have significant winter weather. And the silence that comes along with that is significant. We adjust to it. There is a cute story by Thomas Keating on referring to being in meditative prayer or contemplative prayer as kind of like a couple in New York having breakfast and having a conversation. And there's street noise that'll come up, but the couple just, they've been there, they've adjusted to it. When you can't talk over things, you just pause and then you return to those moments. And Keating uses that as a example for our prayer life with God. You know, there's going to be distractions, and we let those pass, and then we re-engage and come back in. I love the part with that's the only quiet, secure place in a noisy world, the perfect getaway far from the buzz of traffic. But I also really like those bullies and toughs fall flat on their faces. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I wish you love and joy, and pray that we might all have some time to express our love to God and to one another. God's blessings.